Hey, welcome back to Doodle Heaven, Texas. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about what you need to look for in a breeder. I touch on this in some of my other videos a little bit, but I want to talk about it a little bit more because it is critical what you're looking for and what you're looking for in a breeder. Because everyone does things a little bit differently, and just because we do it one way and somebody does it another way doesn't mean that one is right or wrong. It's just what works for each breeder. But you need to match up with those philosophies for yourself and for your dog. You do need to know, as breeders, we are all human. We all make all kinds of mistakes. We have all kinds of things going on. Some people are really great at photography. Others are better at video. Some run their website. It's just amazing. It's like a piece of art. And others, they more show you in their videos and in their conversations with you. Again, there's not one that's right or wrong. I'll give you a few hints about us. I'm terrible at photography. It is really, really hard. I loved it because recently a breeder did a speeding video, one that was fast, that showed 2 hours of photographing a litter of 8 puppies. And it was amazing because there were 4 people and they were all coming in and moving puppies. And it was 2 hours of that shoot to get one good group picture and then individuals of each puppy. That made me feel so much better because I have to go to the chiropractor and get a massage after I do it because I'm in so many different positions trying to get puppies in place, and I usually only have one person help me. So now I know there's a trick. I need an army of people to help me adjust around those photographs.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
What I have got better at doing is live video. I do think the live video is critical because you can see that it was live, so you know that I'm not a scammer and that is real. And you can also get on and see your puppy, and I show them all, usually more than once in a video. It's live, so I make all kinds of mistakes and bend and twist in all kinds of crazy ways, but you can see them. So I try to make sure that I do a live video once a week, and I do try to do at least 1 or 2 photography sessions so that you can see the pictures of the puppies. But keep in mind also, we don't tend to Photoshop ours. We may enhance the color a tiny bit, but I'm not an expert in Photoshop. So seeing a Photoshopped photo isn't exactly what the puppy really looks like. The color may be a little richer. It may be a little different. I try to do it outside because I feel like outside light is the best. And that way you can really see the puppy. Now our website, we do update it, but it is run by someone because websites aren't my thing. I'm not good at that either. So I do try to update and get pictures on there, and my assistant also helps with getting pictures on there, making sure they're updated and that there's not any typos or anything that I may have missed in that process. Me personally, I like to talk to my owners. Do I have more time than anybody else? Nope. But I just feel like that one-to-one contact is helpful to talk on the phone, answer your questions. Not everybody has that time, but I do believe when you're looking for a breeder, you should talk to the breeder at least once, because this is an enormous scam market, and every day they get more and more savvy as to how they do it. They do want money right away. Many say until you've put down a reservation, they will not talk to you. I promise that if somebody says that to you, you should run. If they are not willing to talk to you before putting down money, you should run. Yes, we're busy. I can answer for them. I can answer for everybody. Yes, I'm busy. But I'm not too busy that it shouldn't be important to take your phone call before you put your hard-earned money down for one of my puppies. I owe you that. So do run if somebody says until you've put down a deposit or a reservation fee that they're not going to talk to you, because that's a big sign that something's not right about this situation. Now, when you're looking at breeders, you want to see what avenues do those breeders have to educate you, to tell you about them. For us, I think our website is where we explain most things. We give the details about our dogs. We give the details about us, how we raise our puppies, the process for putting down a reservation for a puppy. And so that's something you really want to pour over. You want to go to each tab in a website and you want to read through that so you can educate yourself on that specific breeder. Now I know when you're looking, you're probably looking at a million and they all start to run together. So you might want to just take some basic notes. Make some basic goals. What is it you're looking for? First of all, what generation is important to you? If you've just begun your search for a doodle, you need to learn about the generations. I do talk about this in a previous video and I'll be sure and link it below, but do you want an F1? You want an F1B, F1BB, multi-gen? What are you looking for? Because that's going to be super important in knowing how that breeder can help you. If I'm trying to help you find your perfect dog, what is it you're looking for? And that may change as you talk to breeders and understand why we do the different combinations that we do. The second is what type of doodle? Meaning, are you just dead set on a golden doodle because your next door neighbor has this amazing golden doodle, or you had a golden retriever as a child? Are you open to some of the other doodles? I truly believe that if you were to look at our Sheepadoodle, our Aussie doodle, and our golden doodle and put them together and take color out of it, because ours are very stereotypical colors for that particular breed, but if you took color out of it in terms of shape, the head, the ears, the basic body, I believe that you would be hard-pressed to determine which was which. Except again, we do have very stereotypical colors within those certain breeds. What is your time frame? What is your time frame? Most breeders that have been breeding a while have a reservation list, and you can't just call and say, hey, what have you got this week? Because it just doesn't happen that way. When people call, especially when they're wanting a Christmas puppy in October, I have to tell them that our Christmas litters are usually reserved by May the previous year. In fact, if you want me to be real honest with you, I'm already reserving for 2021 now with litters that we think may line up with Christmas. So you need to know that with someone who has been breeding a while, more than likely there is a reservation list. Now it can depend on how many litters a breeder has. We do have quite a few, but we still have those reservation lists. So you need to think about your time frame, and whatever you do, don't get in too much of a hurry. Be very, very careful about getting in too much of a hurry for a puppy, because that can put you in a very vulnerable position in terms of scams and dogs that may or may not be bred with the appropriate testing and the knowledge to produce what you're looking for.